Hi everyone, 大家好, this is Jingwei, and today I'm going to do a quick beginner's guide that is focused on heroes and team composition. So other stuff such as daily routine, things to buy in the shop, or things to spend with gems are in my other videos. So first, I will just start a fight with one of my friends, so you guys won't get bored when I'm talking. So on the right, you can see that it is a tier list that I've created in my spreadsheet. So on the bottom, it is a brief description of why the units are placed in that tier. So you guys should refer to this when building your team. Okay, so first let's start about characters and team composition. So characters and team composition is probably the most important part of this game. So before you start building your team, keep in mind that light and dark units are relevant late game. So as you can see in this fight, almost every single unit is from either light or dark faction, so it is best to start building them early on. However, that does not mean that you should aim for a full light and dark team in early game. It is impossible for free-to-plays as the resources required are too much and it is also too expensive. Choosing to build a full light or dark team from the start as an F2P will actually backfire on you, as you will have a much lower progress. Thus, it is much better to opt for a mixed light or dark team from the start. Normally, I would recommend only focusing on 3 light and dark units, and the rest can be either the red, green or blue units. So for the 3 light and dark units, I personally recommend building Themis and Gil, and a damage dealer of your choice. Gil will be the best tank for a long time, and Themis is utterly indispensable due to her damage link mechanic. The last light and dark unit that you can go for is really up to player's choice. So what I noticed is that most people will normally go for Valkyrie due to her availability and ease to obtain and build. So first, let's go through the ways on how we can obtain Themis, Gil and Valkyrie. So generally, any unit can be obtained from the faction shop, and I would rank Themis as the most important, and so you should always exchange Themis in the faction shop. So Gil can be obtained from the hero dismissal shop. I think it's in the heroes altar part. You can dismiss heroes and get the blue crystal. So as you gradually dismiss, you will accumulate more and more blue crystals, and just save up to 6,000, and I believe you can exchange for a Gil copy. And you can get a Gil copy every week by doing dismissal, so that will be really good for your progression. Okay, so for Themis, you can also obtain her copies from the peak shop. Okay, this battle is taking so long, let's skip. Okay, I won, so amazing. Okay, so let's go back. So this is the faction shop, and I'll recommend saving up your faction medals to obtain Themis with the medals. And then next, you can obtain Gil from the dismissal shop thing, hero shop. Where is it? Oh my god. Okay, here, sorry. So you can dismiss heroes and buy Gil copies over here. And then I was at the peak shop, right? So this is my peak shop is missing. Okay, so this is the peak shop. You can buy Themis copies here, but the peak currency is relatively hard to get, so you wouldn't normally be able to get Themis copies from here that often. Okay, so the next place is the Star Wish event. As you can see, it's a weekly banner that will rotate. So if you are just starting out and it's your first week, you will have I believe it is the White Star and Freyja, like right now. On the second week, it will be the Gil and Valkyrie, and on the third week, it will rotate to Kronos and Themis. So the rotation will always follow this order, and you can just wait until Themis appears on this banner, and you can use your gems to pull for Themis copies. Okay, so this thing, if you guys are not sure, this Star Wish banner is it's like a way to guarantee copies. You will need minimally 120 pulls, maximum 120 pulls to obtain a character, and if you're lucky, you can get it before 120 pulls. So yeah, okay, and then now we move on to Valkyrie, which is and I'll explain why she's easy to get. So the first way that you can get her is from the solar astrolab thing. You can one of the main prizes are one of her copies. So I would suggest saving up a lot of the solar astrolab thing, that sun currency, and then wait until Valkyrie is in rotation here, and then you can just spend it all to get her copies. Where do I see? Is it here? Okay, you guys can read. Okay, you guys cannot read, but yeah, so Valkyrie will be in here. So that's one way you can get her. The other way is from the another shop, I believe. Okay, it's like this part, okay, and then you can like just play the thing. Oh my god, I cannot find. Okay, here. Okay, so you can just like play the arena thing. You can get these currency and then you can exchange for Valkyrie copies. So this is why Valkyrie is a popular choice, as she is much more easier to obtain. So now that we have the 3 units settled, which are Valkyrie, Gil and Themis, you may think about the other 3 units. So if you followed me till now, right, we would have a healer, which is Themis, a tank, which is Gil, and a damage dealer, which is Valkyrie. And then you have to select the other 3 units, which should be from either the red, green or blue faction. So you can actually opt to play any RGB units. It's really up to players' preference. So I'll just do like a live demo here. So for example, we have Themis, we have Gil, and we have our Valkyrie. And then you should select another 3 red, green or blue units. So I understand that Irelia and Alcade are popular choices due to the availability of their copies. So let's just go with that for now. So here we have Irelia and Alcade, and then for the last one you can pick something that you like. So maybe you think you need more healing power and you can go with this flower girl for more healing. So this is an example of a team comp that you can run early game. Okay, yeah, so now I'll talk about the reasons why you need to start with the mixed RGB team and instead of a full light and dark team. So following a 3 light and dark 3 RGB team is crucial for hitting the 4 million milestone as an F2P within a month. So stars of a unit matter a lot, and it is difficult to increase your power if your units are stuck at the same stars and level. If you use a team with many light or dark, you are like unable to support the starring up. Okay, so let's move on to this part where you can check all the ascension resources needed for red, green, blue characters and for light and dark characters. So just like comparison, you can easily see that red, green and blue characters require much less fodder than light and dark units. Moreover, light and dark fodder is very hard to come by, which is why you have much difficulty starring light and dark units up as compared to RGB. Okay, so if you use many light and dark units, right, then your team will be very backlogged and all of them will be at very low stars. This will prevent you from obtaining more power and you might not be able to hit the 4 million milestone. So having a mixed team will allow you to gradually progress and safely star up all your units to slowly accumulate power and hit the 4 million mark. So let's do another example. So let's remove everyone again. And then let's consider what will happen if we start with a full light and dark team. So example, you want to start, you don't believe me and you want to start with a full light and dark team. So let's just like pull out random stuff. Succubus, maybe Kevron, Hela and Valkyrie. Where's my Valkyrie? So maybe you like Gay Kiang, then you want to run a full light and dark early because you think you're very strong. So this is what will happen. Imagine you start all of them up to like 8-9 stars already, right? And then at that point, Guna drops. Then you have to like kick off a 8-star Succubus to put in the Guna. So your Succubus is wasted. And then maybe a while later, Qingluan will be released. Then you have to drop maybe your 9 stars Hela for Qingluan. So at this point you have wasted an 8-star Succubus and a hypothetical 9-star Hela. And then maybe later down the road, Cynthia is released, so you drop your Charon for Cynthia, and then that's another, I don't know, 10-star Charon wasted. So that's like, so this is just how wasteful it is if you run a full lion duck team at the start. Okay, it's just not worth it. By having three, so if we go back and if you listen to me and actually use just red, green and blue units, then you can safely kick them off and replace them with better light and dark units without the fear of having wasted resources, as red, green and blue fodders are easy to come by. Okay, now we move on to things that you should not do. So I know that the 8-day login, right? They give a total of 2 copies of Freyja, one on the 2nd day and the last copy on the 8th day. And if we refer to this sheet, 2 copies are enough to upgrade a character to 7 stars. Right? Yeah, oh my god, no. Okay, I'll edit that back. But I'm saying this now, do not upgrade Freyja to 7 stars, okay? If you want to upgrade Freyja, it's fine, but leave her at 6 stars. Do not ever go past 7 stars. So it is very important. Let's oh my god, what am I doing? So sorry about that. So let's zoom into this part. Okay, so as you can see, this part, upgrading a 9-star to a 10-star requires 2 copies of that unit, a random 4-star food, and a 6-star light fodder. So that is where you want your Freyja to be, as the fodder for your other units. Okay, so if you were to upgrade Freyja to 7 stars, then Freyja cannot fit in that part, and you don't need Freyja because Themis should be your designated healer. Freyja is not a great unit whatsoever. So once you get Freyja and you want to star her up, just leave her at 6 stars, as you will need her in this kind of situation. Okay, do not go to 7 stars. More so, if you go to 7 stars, right, you will have to roll them back to like, and you want to reset the stars, you need this trace crystals, right? That's what they're called, and you need to pay real money to get them. So free-to-play players obviously can't spend real money. So if you go past 6 stars, it's over. So let me specify, do not upgrade your Freyja past 6 stars. Okay, leave her at 6 stars. Okay, the next thing that you should not do is that, let's go back to my live demonstration. So if you listen to me and then you run the RGB units, right? Okay, I'll just anyhow throw in stuff, and then as you gradually play and start them up, do not start them up past 10 stars. Okay, and then let me show you another reason. So as you can see from this part, increasing a light and dark from 11 to 12 stars, it requires 3 of the specified unit, 1 10-star fodder and 2 6-star dark fodder. So if you increase a RGB unit past 10 stars, which I mean 11 to 13 stars, then they will become useless. You cannot use them as food, so it means that you have to continue using them, or everything on, or all the resource on them is completely wasted. Okay, so when you play, just leave your RGB at 10 stars so that they can fit this food slot in the future. So look at me, I have like a 12-star Chen. Where is he? I have a 12-star Chen. He's utterly useless. He's a complete waste. There's nothing that he can do. On the other hand, I left this girl at 10 stars, so she can act as food when I want to increase my Elsa to, to 13 stars. I can use her as the food here. So that is why do not upgrade your RGB past 10 stars. However, if you like the character very much, or you're just determined to play the character, then by all means just increase the star. This guide is really for like saving your resources, but if you like it, just do it. Okay, and that should be all. So I covered the unit progression guide for beginners. For other things such as what to do in the game, just remember these few things. Play and progress as far as you can and save your gems for limited units. I'm sure the other questions that you have, like what to buy with gems, have been answered in my other videos. Okay, so what are the key takeaways from this video? Let's do a recap. First, play a mixed RGB and light and dark team when you start the game. Maximum, go for 3 light or dark characters, and the other 3 should be from the red, green and blue factions. Secondly, never upgrade Freyja. This is the most important of this video. Never upgrade Freyja past 6 stars, okay? Leave her at 6 stars. And the last thing, do not upgrade your RGB units past 10 stars, because they will become useless when they are past 10 stars. Okay, that is all. I hope everyone is clear about this. If you have any questions, leave your questions in the comment, or you can come to my Discord and find me and ask me. I will reply faster on Discord. Okay, I hope this helped everyone. Thank you everybody. 再见 okay? Bye bye.